Okay, back here, core utils just got done. So that's that. And I'm gonna look at my usage. And I see my usage pretty much climbed up pretty good on the last one. Okay. Now core utils is done. It's made installed. So actually, I mean, if you wanna be 100% about it, remove the extracted core utils directory. We go back through free, we'll see that we have 64 free. Alright, so that's a plus. We've got a little bit more. But I like a lot of RAM free. So I'm going to use echo 3 into proc sys VM drop caches. I can't because I'm not root. That's fine. I'll do a little side detour real quick. Don't lose your place in Linux from scratch. I shouldn't show you that. Okay. If you do this as a root user, you're going to drop caches. And it's kind of what you want to do to free up memory. Okay. If I drop caches, I could probably get up to about 400 plus. Okay. I could do that. And I will do that real quick because I want to. Okay? But in order for you to do that, right now in LFS you're logged in as the LFS user. You're not logged in as root, you're an LFS user. So I think everybody else in the world has more RAM than I do, so maybe this is a problem specific to me. But I'm going to SSH into it again from another computer. From this computer. You definitely don't have to do this, but if you notice that you have usage problems, you might want to do it. Okay? If you don't have any usage problems, you don't have to worry about it. I do. So I will. I got 60 free now. If I say echo 3 in the proc sys VM drop caches, now I go to free and I got 477. Okay, and I could drop caches because I have nothing's being installed. There was nothing waiting to be installed, or nothing like that. So close out that terminal. Now here we are back to where we left off, and we're going to continue with tar and diff utils. Okay, it's only 0.1 SPU, so it's not going to take forever. See, diff utils clear, and we will say configure prefix equals tools. Might get it right. Okay. Notice too, after you drop caches, it might take a quick second longer. That's because you just dropped your caches. Okay. Now if we drop caches in the middle of something, if we're at make and then we have to go make install, if we drop caches in between make and make install, you will run into errors. I did that before and that was not pretty, because everything that was ready to be written and whatnot, it just I don't know what happened to it, but I got a lot of errors. So if you want to drop caches after you're safe, if that's a right word. Like during diff utils, if say after I configured and I dropped caches and I did make install, I would expect an error. So it's only going to take under a minute. Nothing. Okay. That's it for diff utils. On the first pass, we're on page 73. I'm going to remove the extracted directory. Tar again, we'll say tar out find utils. cd into find utils. Clear. Same spiel. Configure prefix equals tools. Find utils. Find utils package contains programs to find files. I should get a little pop-up. Like a pop-up video. So, but this is 2 SPUs, or 0.2 SPUs. That's like 2 minutes for me, something like that. So, I got nothing to say about fine utils. Nope. Make. I say make and make install. Okay. This is all G stuff, GCC stuff. All that output. Regular expression. All that good stuff. These programs. Find Util says on page 73, these programs are provided to recursively search through directory tree and create, maintain, and search a database often faster. Blah 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 blah. Doesn't matter because we're getting back out of it. Back up, and we'll say remove find utils. Get rid of that. And we're going to say untOR out Gawk 3.1.5 and cd into Gawk, and we're going to say configure prefix equals tools. We'll let that run through a little bit. And then we have to cat into the config file for Gawk. And that'll be in a second. glibc, read your documentation thoroughly. It's got some really good info into it. And it's good to know what you're doing. So we're going to say cat into config.h. Once again, our end of file statement there. We're going to say define space have underscore lang info underscore code set 1. Okay, double check, make sure everything's cool. Enter. Then we're also going to say define have lc messages. Spell that right? Yep. Okay. 1. Okay. And our end of file. Now that's written to Gawk in the config.h file. And now we go make install. And how long is Gawk? Gawk is not even 2 minutes. So that's what that is. On the next one, on getText, the next one is getText. On that one, on page 75, I'm gonna cut it off. Let it do its thing, and I'll pick it back up on the next one, so you don't have to watch too much output. Because it would be nice to have a video editor, so you don't have to see all this and whatever like that. But I don't. I could get one, but if I spend all my time looking for a video editor, well, I wouldn't be making a Linux from scratch tutorial. So, and I love Linux. Everybody loves Linux. Okay, so Gawk's all done. Back up, and now we're going to remove Gawk. Okay, and we're going to untOR getText. And I'm not going to talk about getText, but we need to getText, or cd into getText, cd into getText, and then cd into getText tools. Okay, that's where we are, right here. See, that's it. Okay, so we need to say configure prefix equals tools space disable shared. Okay, hit that. I mean, we need to make two libraries. We don't need to. The book says on 75. We don't need to install any get text libraries at this time. Therefore, there's no need to build them. So basically, you know, with the switches that you're using like that, you're selecting what libraries you want to build, what files you need to build at certain times. Eventually, it'll all be built, but um, there's a quote time and a place for everything, and right now is not the place nor the time to begin to, you know, just dump everything and build it just like that. Right? That was a hard convention for me to understand, that you didn't actually build the whole file. If you skim through the book, you might get a little disorientated and say, you know, what the heck am I doing here? Because you know, on one page you're building a file, and on the next page you're you know, deleting the file. You really don't know what's going on. I didn't when I first learned. So, but that's the convention. You know, you're just you're building pieces. If you want to equate it to painting a room, you're painting a room. Okay, you know, if you're familiar with painting, you put on the primer and then you put on paint, then you put on more paint, then you put on some more paint if you want to. Okay, so it's like that. And made our C library. Let's clear it up, and we will make our source space msgfmt. I'm not sure what that is, so, but that's what we do. And I'll stop it here, and we'll pick it up on the next one, which will be in like 1 minute in real time. Since I have to encode my video, for me it'll be about 10 minutes, because that sucks.